can see here the menorah. You see the menorah? That's beautiful, huh? Magdala stone. I believe in the driving force of man's spirit and in his willpower. Yigal Allon. So this was named after him. You see? Beautiful trees here. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's so beautiful. This is in Hebrew and the other one is in English. Look. This is Yigal Allon. A map of the Galilee from 1650. Over 6,000 maps of the land of Israel have been drawn from ancient times to the 20th century. They reflect the geographic knowledge, surveying skills, and world outlook of those who drew them. There were road maps, navigators' maps, symbolic maps, and maps portraying exploit of the ancient world. The map of the Galilee, which see here, is by Englishman Thomas Fuller. It was drawn in 1650 after the works of Flemish cartographer. So as you can see, this is the ancient map of the Galilee. So this is how Galilee looks like before in 1650. Look, Tiberias, where Yeshua is teaching. The tribe of Issachar, Levi. So this is how the Galilee looks like before. You see, there is the Carmel Mountain. You see, this is the Carmel. Wow! Bethlehem is over there, you can see. Look, Bethlehem is over there. Bethlehem of Galilee. This is called Bethlehem of Galilee, not the Bethlehem nearby the Jerusalem. This is Cana, where the first of miracle of Yeshua took place. I hope you can see it from here. It says Cana. You see, there is a wedding church over there because that's where the first miracle of Yeshua took place. Mishael, and you can see here Nazareth. You see, this is Mount Tabor, where the transfiguration of Yeshua took place. And yeah, it's so beautiful to see a 1650 map. And that's Magdala, where we are nearby with Magdala, and then Ginnosar is over there. Wow, super old map, huh? You can see here all the cultures that passed through and those conquered Israel and left an imprint on Israel history. So let's go, guys. First, we have the Byzantine period. Of course, the mosaic one. We have the Dona Gracia Nasi silver medallion in Tiberias. This is the Ottoman period. Look. When the Ottoman came to Israel and conquered Israel. Now we're going up, 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 up. So many conquerors. Here is a young woman from the Galilee village during the Ottoman period as well. Ta-da! Carrying a water. Next. The chief of Canaanite tribe wall painting during the Bronze Age. So this is the chief of Canaanite during the Bronze Age. Now we are in the Bronze period. Now we are in the Roman period. It's the statues of the Emperor Hadrian in Bachan, Bali. So many conquerors, huh? Let's go and more. There's some more here. We also have here the Phoenicians relief during the 18th century in Iron Age. Look. My eyes cannot see properly. Here is the Persian period. Also the Persian, of course, Darius, king of Persia, also come to Israel. They left all this imprint here. And you have the pottery in Neolithic period. Wow, Neolithic. Next. We're going up and up and up. Now we have the Crusader period. Who will not remember the Crusaders? Who built a lot of Crusaders castle in Akko and everywhere you can find it. So yeah. Next, is an Iron Age again. The Sea People. The detail of a relief from the temple of Ramses III of Egypt. So many. Dun, 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 dun. And that's it. From Yigal Allon, a nation that does not respect its past has a tenuous present and faces an uncertain future. You know, we have the same saying in the Philippines, like, someone who doesn't know how to look back will not be able to get into his or her destination. It's the same. Sorry guys, you cannot see it properly because it's all black and you can just see me and Ginon's imagery behind.
First of all, let's learn something about Yigal Allon. Yigal Allon was an Israeli military commander, statesman, and among the leaders of the labor movement. Allon was born on October 10, 1918, in Kfar Tabor in Free State, Israel. His father had immigrated to Palestine in 1890. After graduating from high school, Allon was one of the founders of Kibbutz Ginnosar and married Ruth. From 1936 to 1939, Allon commanded field units for the Haganah during the Arab Revolt in Palestine, and during this time, he also participated in several operations of the Special Night Squads under the command of Ord Wingate. In 1941 and 1942, Allon served as a scout with the British forces who fought in Syria and Lebanon, and upon his return to Palestine, he helped found the Palmach, the strike force of the Haganah. In 1943, Allon became deputy commander of the Palmach, and from 1945 to Israel's creation in 1948, he commanded the Palmach. During the 1948 Israeli War of Independence, Allon was appointed a lieutenant general and commanded forces in several of the war's major operations, including Yiftach, Dani, Yoav, and Horeb. In 1950, Allon retired from the military. After leaving the IDF, Allon became involved in politics, and by 1954 was one of the leaders in the Ahud HaAvodah. He was first elected to sit in Knesset in 1955, and he held his seat until his death 25 years later. The Yigal Allon Center was established in 1986 as part of the association to commemorate Yigal Allon's legacy. The commander, the statesman, a social architect in the State of Israel, and a member of the kibbutz. Allon's worldview and values inspires these activities in a number of key fields. The field of national memory design, a museum and the preservation for generations program, and the field of cooperation among citizens, organizations, and communities that identify with the center's goals.
This is a very popular Magdala stone. I think most of you know about it because it's all over the news. So this is also the mosaic, Samson mosaic. You see the Samson mosaic, you know Samson in the Bible. You can see here the menorah. See the menorah? That's beautiful, huh? The Magdala stone. And there is the mosaic. And there is the beautiful Sea of Galilee. 1948, 1917, 1517, 1291, 1099, 638, 324, minus 63, minus 140, 332, 538, 1236. Have you? What? Have you a wise saying? Makaray ba athlete? Have you a wise saying? Okay, what should be my wise saying? This is my wise saying. Those who put God first will never be last. You understand it? Those who put God first will never be last. No, never. This is my wise saying, and I'm the only one who's writing. No, there's also in English here. It always seems impossible until it's done.